Welcome back, Just Ordinary fans. I'm officially on this trend. I'm officially doing the face cam. So here's putting the face with the name, Dalton D3T here. Been doing this for a little bit. But now I'm finally doing the face cam. So we'll see how it goes. I'm, working on a setup. I don't really have a setup, but, we're working on it. Anyway, Just Ordinary here with a war recap. Don't look at the Mega Persian one yet. We're going into the Taiwan war. Sorry about that. And it was a good war, 15 to 11 triples, not too bad at all. Our team definitely did well. A lot of good teamwork. It's good to see everyone working together to beat these teams and keep Just Ordinary going. So first attack is going to be by NATO, and he is going to be doing this is kind of his signature attack. He's been doing this a lot. It's kind of a Yeti smash, but instead of with Yetis, it's with witches, so it's bow witch. I don't know, so it's basically a bow witch. It's not even like a Yeti something, but it's a bow witch. And it's been working for some bases. It kind of takes the right base, but a lot of single Inferno towers really makes it easy to do because of all the witches and the bowlers too. So look at this. We got the full squad in here coming in at the 2 o'clock. Warden's ability early to get those hogs in, to get that multi-target Inferno, and that queen is actually going to go over and take out that Giga Tesla Town Hall. All these troops raged in the core there. It's just a ton of damage. All those bowlers bouncing, etc. It's just a lot. The 3IG really, hurt him a little bit on time and allowed those defenses to target him more. So eventually those bowlers and everything in the core got taken out, which is, all right, because looking around the outside, he's got a ton of bowlers and a couple witches going around the outside, which is perfect, right? So single target Inferno might give him a little bit of trouble, but not too much. He's still got that queen's ability that breaks through that wall to take out that king. And the rest is basically a wrap. Sorry, I need to be doing this at 4 times. We got a lot of replays to go through. You get the gist of it. I'm going to go ahead and finish this one, but excellent job by NATO. He did a great job. And, looking forward to seeing more of those attacks because you don't see a lot of those at this level. Next up, we have KC. KC is just a beast, man. He loves this E-clone drag raid. I swear, he is just on top of it, left and right, getting triples almost everywhere with this. So he's going to go ahead and start that E-clone in at that basically 2 o'clock. Gets tons of value with those loons spreading out. he creates just that whole quarter panel way up there. It's just empty. So it makes a good L-shaped pathway to this. And with drags, they have a lot of high health and deep damage. It really comes into play here, creating a good funnel. And then he's going to use the E-drag on the other side to create that funnel. And then from there, he's just going to use a baby dragon. These loons, the clone loons, are still just clearing this area out. It's perfect. It was a perfect E-clone right there. He maybe could have got more E-clone value if the E-drags actually channeled through to get that, a scatter shot right there or that Eagle Artillery, but, it works out really well. And from there, going to sweep the heroes on that outside, it's 6. It's basically 6 to 9 o'clock. You're going to use the drag straight over the town hall, use that Warden's ability, and then from there, the troops get a little bit slower because they got taken, or they were over the Giga Tesla or the Inferno town hall when they actually got, or when they took it down, and then a backside Royal Champ, geez Louise, Royal Champ, and that's going to basically secure the funnel with that backside Royal Champ, taking out the air defense, a couple Teslas, and these drags just have so much damage. It's pretty unbelievable. So, excellent raid. We're going to go ahead and 4 times this one, and move on to the next one. Casey, pulling through his job, just getting those triples. That's all we ask is people get a couple triples. He looks like he has 8 drags left alive on that raid. That's incredible. Keep it up. And we are going into the next one, which is myself. And D3T, I do a lot of Yeti Smash on this account, so we're going to do this one times 4. Basically, I'm just going to start the Warden Walk over there, get a nice little funnel for the troops to go in at the 12 o'clock. Literally straight at the 12 o'clock. Got a jump spell that goes right into the town hall. From there, going to use the siege barracks on the right-hand side. Unfortunately, that queen walks, but I got enough Yetis to go through the core to really clear that out. The queen eventually comes back in, which is great. And then the rest is basically a wrap. I got the hogs, the Yetis, and everything just pushing through the rest. Bowlers, wizards, the queen's still up with the healers and the warden. Just a nice little raid. Have a lot of fun with Yeti Smash, have a lot of fun with Hybrid. Those are my 2 go-to attacks right now. I'm having a lot of fun with it. And yeah, so all right, now we got Big Mist here. Big Mist is he's been killing it, man. He's been in JO for I think 3 wars now, and he's got triples every war. So he's originally from Short Bus Gamers. Shout out to JR. He's really came in clutch and helped us a lot. With some members here and there, and he's a good dude. I've had nothing but good interactions except for the beginning, but we don't talk about that. We're past that, and he's a good dude. Much respect to him. And all the Short Bus crew, a lot of good peeps over there. And I mean, yeah, before you even know it, how cool is that to see a nice little Lalo at Town Hall 13? And surprisingly, he does that every single war. So he's really coming in clutch with these. Big Mist, going off. Yeah, here's another Yeti smash. It's pretty easy going. I just did a little warden walk at the 9 o'clock to get rid of a lot of those trash structures over there. And once that's secure, I sent in the siege barracks over at the 12 o'clock to keep that funnel with all the main troops going to the core, earthquake the middle, and that way it's just completely open. I mean, you just get so much. I mean, for the troops to be able to just run around without having to deal with walls at all, it speeds up the raids super quick. And I mean, yeah, you got Yetis. Got a couple cleanup archers around the backside. A big piece of advice I say is always bring 4 to 5 archers, because every raid, it seems like there's going to be cleanup in one area or another unless troops start wandering. So really have those cleanup troops whenever you can. They come in handy. And what's going to argue with a little bit of percent here and there, close, 96% time fill. Next up, we got Classic. This dude's been almost like my right-hand man. I spend hours with this guy on voice chat discussing plans and just trying to figure out how to take down bases. So he's been doing an excellent job and really good teamwork. I mean, honestly, he's been with me and doing a lot of friendly challenges and just learning the game better and practicing, getting better as much as we can. He's going to be starting off with a nice little warden. Another thing, his favorite attack is Yeti Smash by far. He's really good at it, but Yeti Smash is his go-to. That's why I get my pointers when I do Yeti Smashes is a lot of the times through him. Notice what he did. He did a late backside Yeti bomb, which is great because he was able to take out, the troops or the defenses around it, not so much the town hall or the Giga Tesla, but the rest of the troops around or the defenses around it, which was great because it actually, tanked for that queen while the queen was able to go around and take out the rest of the structures. So, good hit. Everything happens for a reason. So, all right, now we got VA Beast. This guy is a beast. I don't care what anybody says. I mean, really, he's just phenomenal. So he's going to be doing a Yeti bomb, queen walk, hog attack. So he's going to start the Yeti bomb nice and easy to make that funnel for the queen to get into the Giga Tesla, basically. Now, that king is going to hurry up and go push around. He's going to wall break into that core to get that Giga Tesla Town Hall. And once that's there, he was able to actually put another wall breaker to get into that area. So not only is he taking out, he's just taking out so much at this point. This guy has a vision for Clash of Clans. Like, he literally can look at a base and be like, that's exactly what I want to do to that. And execute it. The hard part is actually executing it. But if there's anything that goes slightly wrong or whatever, he's there to recover on an instant. And he's one of the most consecutive triple players that we have in the clan right now. Lots of high percent fails, guys. Now, this is Duke. This is myself, one of my accounts, and basically, it's almost like a Legend League push base. And for those of you who are friends with me on my mains, you guys know that I'm pushing a lot right now, and I'm trying at least. It's crazy pushing right now, but yeah. So basically, I kind of knew how I wanted to start it. I wanted to start it with that nice little queen walk because I knew that queen was going to get access to that Giga Tesla Town Hall. And then I'm just going to hybrid around the side so to keep her alive. And that Royal Challenge or Royal Champion, I keep saying Royal Challenge. Royal Champion is going to go around that backside to keep the hybrid into the core. Really, that's everything as simple as that. I do that on almost every Legend League raid. It's super easy, hybrid, so it's obviously OP, and yeah, can't complain. All right, last one we're going to show right now is Classic on number 19. And, you know, these guys had some interesting bases. This is a Prime one. And this looks like one that's been tested against the Yeti bomb at the Town Hall, because there was that scatter there, the Queen, etc. I mean, there was just a lot there that made it look like it was a bait for a Yeti bomb. But look at Classic just owning this, doing a nice little Yeti smash, you know, his go-to attack. And, I mean, Queen going around the outside, the Royal Champion going around the core. I mean, it literally just worked out perfectly. Pops the Lava CC like at the very end of the raid, but that's basically GG, you know. So it was a good war, 65-61. Here's the honorable mentions. You know, VA got another one. Brian, myself, VA, myself, and Gokhan, which is, you know, I hope I pronounced that right. He's a newish member from Turkey, doing a good job in the clan at least so far. So we had a big misunderstanding. I thought he did 2 hits on the first war he was in the clan within 3 minutes of each other. It actually was like 1 hour and 30, so I was like, dude, what the heck are you doing, man? You just burnt 2 hits in 3 minutes. Like, you just wasted gems for that hit, man. But no, it ended up working out well, you know, just ordinary. We're on a kick. We actually just hit level 21 in the war that we just finished, so I will make sure to recap that, like, literally right now. But I hope you guys enjoyed it, and, you know, I hope you enjoyed the face cam. I'm going to try to get better, you know, a little bit more confident in it. It's a little weird seeing my face on a screen while I'm recapping, but